Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, many things, many stories, many things to say after the first Champions League leg. More to come, and so let's jump into it. And here we are guys, as always, to keep you updated, as always, with all the latest on the transfer market. There are always many stories, and so let's restart from the Champions League stories into the transfer market. First of all, Tottenham Hotspur in a very difficult situation after they lost again, this time against Atletico Madrid, in aging 4 games under Igor Tudor, 4 defeats for the first time in Tottenham history with a new manager, and also first time in Tottenham history, 6 consecutive defeats. Horrible moment for Tottenham, dangerous. We know the situation in the Premier League. What's happening with Igor Tudor is that Tottenham, at the moment, while I'm recording this video, have confirmed that Igor Tudor will take the press conference on Friday ahead of Liverpool game. But obviously, he remains at serious risk of being sacked by Tottenham Hotspur. Any moment, we will see when this could happen, also based on the Liverpool game. But obviously, the situation at Tottenham is still very fluid, very open in terms of manager for the short term. For the long term, they appointed Igor Tudor with a short-term contract because in the summer it's already clear Tudor will go. The 2 names very high on the short list remain Roberto De Zerbi and Mauricio Pochettino. Let's see what's going to happen with Tottenham job. Don't forget, on Tottenham, also the Cuti Romero story. A big story I told you yesterday. Cuti Romero could leave Tottenham Hotspur in the summer transfer window. It's a serious possibility. Top clubs are calling in Europe and abroad. So there are many clubs interested in Cuti Romero, and they are aware of the possibility of the Argentinian leaving. So keep an eye on Cuti Romero again. From the same game at the Metropolitano in Madrid, Antoine Griezmann confirming now it's official. He's gonna stay at Atletico Madrid, not moving to Orlando City now. So that deal is off between Orlando City and Atletico Madrid for Griezmann now in March. But in the summer, they will try again. In the summer, they will attack again from Orlando City, potentially more MLS clubs. Orlando City are already working on a deal now to try get the green light from Atletico Madrid for the summer, but Griezmann at the moment stays, will play the Copa del Rey final with Atletico Madrid, will play the Champions League with Atletico Madrid, the final games of La Liga, even if it's quite pointless for Atletico for the table. The focus is on the Copa del Rey against Real Sociedad in Sevilla, and obviously on the Champions League. And then the other story, Julián Álvarez. Julian goes public, breaking his silence after a long time. And remember what I always told you here on the channel, on Julián Álvarez. Open future. I'm not closing any doors. That's what I always told you on Julián Álvarez. Why? Because even in Julián Álvarez camp, there is a feeling things could happen in the summer transfer window. This will depend also on Atletico Madrid. We have to see what the player wants to do in terms of final decision. But the statement yesterday from Julián Álvarez after you beat Tottenham is a statement which is opening doors. Because he says, when asked, are you going to stay at Atletico Madrid next summer? He's saying something like, maybe yes, maybe not, we will see. You never know what happens in life. So it's not an answer of a player telling you, okay, I'm staying, yes. So the answer was quite strange, let's say like this. Then Julián Álvarez says, I'm very happy with Atletico de Madrid, I'm very focused on competing. So positive messages towards Atletico de Madrid as well. But obviously, things in the summer could happen. We know for sure Barcelona love Julián Álvarez, but at the moment no negotiation has started between Barcelona and Julián Álvarez. There are Premier League clubs as well following the situation. Paris Saint-Germain wanted Julián Álvarez even before he joined Atletico Madrid and remains a player they are following. So there are several clubs interested in Julián Álvarez from Premier League, from Paris in this case, Paris Saint-Germain, and then we have to see the Barcelona situation because financially, obviously, it's not an easy deal. So several things to follow, for sure, around Julián Álvarez. And also, let's respect Atletico Madrid in this story, because remember, he's under contract, and so it's Atletico Madrid dictating what they want to do with Julián Álvarez. Then something else, guys, many other stories. From the Champions League, Michael Olise. Fantastic. We need to involve this boy in the best conversations when it's about also individual awards, because with Bayern he's doing fantastic, but this is a top player. He's doing fantastic, amazing. Also against Atalanta in Champions League, one of the best players in the world right now. Vincent Kompany, not comparing because obviously it's a different level at the moment, but the obsession of Michael Olise for details compared to Kevin De Bruyne, said by Vincent Kompany, who knows De Bruyne very well. So obviously, it's a great moment for Olise. I can confirm that Bayern absolutely don't want Olise to go in the summer transfer window. Despite the Liverpool links and all the other stories, I see Liverpool going on important wingers. Yes, I do. But when it's about Olise, my understanding is that Bayern are playing down all the reports because they see Olise staying. They want Olise to be a big part of their project, and so they don't want Olise to go. That's the story around Olise. They are playing down all the reports coming from England on the French super talent. About Liverpool, guys, just quickly, many stories in Italy on Alisson Becker. What's going to happen with Alisson? Now he's injured, he didn't play against Galatasaray. He's under contract till 2027. The message from Alisson camp is that the player really wants to continue at Liverpool, really wants to fulfill his contract at Liverpool, one more season till June 2027, and then eventually consider his future. But at the moment, Alisson's desire is to continue at Liverpool. Then we have to see at the end of the season, when there will be a Liverpool season review on the players, on the manager, and all the people involved at the club, what kind of decision will be made also on the goalkeeper and on the players in general. But at the moment, the desire of Alisson, despite links with Italian clubs, because Inter and Juventus are looking for a goalkeeper, both clubs, and so Alisson could be an interesting option. Don't forget that Alisson already used to play in Italy for Roma before joining Liverpool. In that case, it depends on the club. But at the moment, from Alisson, the desire is clear, to continue at Liverpool. Just to finish, guys, many different things today on Tino Livramento. Getting many questions. On Arsenal, guys, Arsenal links. Let me say that Arsenal are following several right-backs. I told you in a video and in a live stream here on the channel several times, Arsenal will be busy on right-back, on offensive player, and on midfielder. These three positions are something that will keep Arsenal busy in the summer. Right-back was something I told you here on the channel. So let's see who is going to be the wanted player. At the moment, from Livramento, Arsenal are following several players in that position. It's not something already advanced with Livramento. They are aware of the situation. And the situation is that Livramento, despite reports already in the last 3-4 days of deal close with Manchester City, is not the right back Manchester City are signing. My understanding is that Man City will sign a right back, but with Livramento, they wanted him 1 year ago, was June 2025, before the start of the Club World Cup. But since that moment, the deal is in complete standby. Nothing advanced between Livramento and Man City, so he remains one to watch for sure ahead of the summer transfer window, but not at the moment with Man City. And so, guys, let me hear your thoughts on all these stories from Julián Álvarez, Tudor, Griezmann, Cuti Romero, and then Alisson, Olise, Tino Livramento. Plenty of stories today. Let me know your opinion, guys. Hit in comments, like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon. Here, as always, with Fabrizio. Ciao.